seen your face somewhere before, and with God as my witness, I don't wanna miss this. I'm walking through the door. You look like you just need a good man in your life, girl. This is your...
Hi everyone, this is Fluffy7285, and as you can see, I have one eyeball done, and the other one I'm in work in progress. The reason why I'm doing this is because I have very small eyes. Most people would probably say that I have Asian eyes, and I have found these wonderful brushes by e.l.f. that I truly, truly love, and I thought I would show people how to use these brushes because if you have small eyes like me, they come in handy and they work very, very well. This is the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. You can find these at Target, and as you can see, e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. And as you see, I have a color on it already. I'm using the LA Colors palette in Southern Belle. Great colors. I love them, love them, love them, love them. This is from their new collection, as from my understanding is. And this is the brush that I'm using for my lid. And then I also found this other great e.l.f. brush that I love. Contours beautifully to my eyes. I can actually get a little bit of color, not overwhelming, or actually just enough eyeshadow to give me that look like you can see the hint of color, but not so much that it's scary. At least I don't think it's scary. Anyway, this is the e.l.f. Defining Eye Brush. Great little angle, and you know what? I love, love, love this brush. I am like so planning on buying more of these brushes, so much so, and for $1 you can't beat them. And you can buy these at Target, believe it or not. And if you're lucky enough to find these also at the Dollar Tree, they're $1 there too. And fortunately for me, I have not found these at the Dollar Tree yet. It would make it so much easier than me having to go to the next town over. But no big deal. Next town over is only like 10-15 minutes away. And anyhow, I love these brushes. So as you can see, one eye done. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm going to show you how to do the other eye with these brushes that I am using right now. I'm also using another brush that I have, which is my fluffy brush, and this actually is from the Mark line, as you can see, from Mark, and this is from Avon, and it's from the Mark line. It's like the Junior Miss type of thing, and I've had this set of eyeshadow brushes from theirs for like years. Anyway, I'm going to get started on this so that way it doesn't run too late. I'm going to use the LA Colors palette, again, like I said, in Southern Belle. And I'm going to start off with the shade in the middle, which is like a turquoise blue. And I'm just going to pack it on there with this e.l.f. shadow brush. Short bristles, which really work very well with my eye set. Usually when I get a fluffier brush, it's just like a mess everywhere. You're always going to get fallout, which always happens, but, you know, swipe it off with another little fluffy brush, and it works very well. And here we go. I am just going to get my magnifying mirror here, and I already primed my eyes with the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, which I love, 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 because it's only $1, and again, you can buy it at Target. It's cheap. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to apply this eyeshadow on my lid. Beautiful blue. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. And I'm just, like I said, this brush just works so good. It fits into the crease of my eye. And most people would probably consider me to have Asian style eyes. I really don't think so, but I guess so. I don't know. I just know I have very small lids and I don't have a lot to work with. So I'm always trying to be careful of how much I apply. And again, this brush just gives me the right amount of control, and I love it. I could even fit it into my crease. Actually, you could even use this as a crease brush if you wanted to, I'm sure. But I really do love it as an eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going in there and dabbing in my color in there. And back again a little bit just to get a little bit more. And again, like I said, I love this brush. It's just so perfect. There you go. I have my eyeshadow on there. Now, I'm going to add my second color of this palette, and it's going to be the purple. This purple is so beautiful. I love it. I'm always having difficulty finding a beautiful purple, and I've lately have been able and fortunate enough to have found a few purple eyeshadows that really work really great with my skin tone. I'm kind of dark, not too dark, but dark enough. And again, I'm just going to apply this with the angle brush. This is the Defining Eye Brush, and I'm so serious. I love this brush. Gives you the right amount of color in the area of the crease without overwhelming, having to go so far up on my brow. Because I don't like to have like a lot of color up in here. I like to leave it like a neutral. That way I could get my highlight color going on. Again, I have this angle brush, and when I'm going to apply this, I'm going to actually apply the short end of the shadow brush, of this angle brush, to the crease part of my eyeball. And it's going to be in my crease. And again, I'm just going to do a side-to-side windshield wipe. And these colors will blend beautifully together. And again, I will go a little bit to the side to get in that crease a little bit more, but it gives me that, I don't know, it gives me the perfect amount of shadow on the top part of my lid without overwhelming it. Some people do like that. If you like that lid, go for it. I mean, if you can handle it and you can wear it like that, you're more than welcome to try it. But for me, because I do have small lids, I really am not one to have a lot of makeup on that part of my eyes. I like a hint of color, and then I put my highlight over it to give it just that enough of it. And again, I'm just going to blend this color, and as you can see, I'm using this brush pretty much as to let the angle just follow through, windshield wiping it, and there you go. And again, I'm just going to slightly lift it up a little bit. As you can see, it is such an easy brush to work with. I mean, I have never thought I was going to find a brush like this that I could ever. And again, I just kind of slightly go over my other one, and there you go. I still have that a hint of color, but not overwhelming it a whole lot. And again, I'm just going back and forth, and then slightly with the angle, just kind of flow with it a little bit. And there you go. And then again, I'm going to go over here, and then just slightly. There you go. And that's really about it that I'm going to do, because I'm like so loving it. I'm just using that. I'm going to use my, again, LA Color Palette, Southern Belle. I'm going to use the applicator that actually came with my LA Colors kit. Oh, excuse me, I almost dropped that. And I just kind of dipped that a little bit into the green, that little pretty like minty green color. And I'm going to put that at the bottom of my lash line. Some people use brushes to do this. I guess I could if I wanted to, but I really am not going to do that. It's just a little easier for me just to go into it and then put it into my lash line. And again, and as you can see, there it is, into my lash line. And what I'm going to do is get a fluffy brush. This is, again, I actually got this one at the Dollar Tree. It's an e.l.f. What is it called? An e.l.f. Total Face Brush. And I'm just going to sweep under all this to get any loose fallout. Loose fallout. It kind of blends in a little bit slightly with the other one, which is not too bad. And there you go. And I just kind of take excess off there. There you go. Perfect. And I am using my NYX, here we go, NYX eyeliner pencil in black. I know probably it's kind of contradictory to a lot of people because I have small eyes. Why am I going to wear black eyeliner? Well, you know what? I love black eyeliner, and I feel very incomplete if I don't have the black eyeliner in. So this is just my preference. You could always go with a green or blue or purple if you want it, but I really do like the black. And again, I'm going to put that in my waterline. And there we go. I hope you can see this good. And there you go, in my waterline. Now, I'm also going to put my eyebrow pencil on, because I have the other one on. This is Rimmel. I love Rimmel. This is actually I need to buy another one, as you can see. I love Rimmel eyebrow pencils. They are absolutely fabulous. This is in Hazel. I don't believe in using a darker eyebrow pencil than than what I am. I've tried using black. I seem like it's too extreme for me. I've used dark brown, and that seems like it's too extreme for me too. So I really do prefer the Rimmel Hazel, and it's the only eyebrow pencil that I use. I've tried everything else, and I just am never satisfied with anything else. So this is what I use. And so now I'm just going to go in with my eyebrow pencil and fill in my eyebrows. And just go. As you can see, I don't have very much of eyebrows, so I have been growing them out, but either which way, my facial hair is very, very fine and very, very thin, so it really doesn't make a difference if I wear eyebrow pencil or not. I mean, it matters. I still have to wear an eyebrow pencil. If I don't wear it, then you will not see my eyebrows, and it'll look like I don't have anything. Anyhow, so there we go. And then I'm going to go back in there and just pencil in my eyebrows and do this. And there we go. And pencil in, pencil in, pencil in. Short little strokes and out. And I do my line out like that. Now, I'm going to use as my highlight and also like my blending everything else in. I'm going to use this. This is like an old eyeshadow that I have, but I love this color and I have to get another one. It is Almudine. And this is by Million, and I really love this color. It works very well. I don't use white eyeshadow whatsoever, unless I'm using something like a black and white type of theme. But I usually, even with that, I still will use this because I don't want to look very scary looking. If you're going for that scary look, go for it, I always feel. But I really love this color, and I use this one, and I prefer this color. So, again, this is Almudine by Million, and it's just like my highlight color. I use this as my highlight all the time. I never use anything else. And I just go up to my brow bone and up and around. And I sort of blend it in with the purple slightly. And I put it into my little bit of my tear duct here because I like everything to blend in and go. And as I come and hit my corners here to blend everything in. And I might just slightly go over the purple, slightly. Never overdoing because I really want the colors to pop. I really want them to just be out there. And there we go. And that's how that looks. And then I'm going to do a false eyelash, which these are my Ardell's. I said this in my other video where I talk about how to apply false eyelashes. These are my extreme false eyelashes, and I love them, love them, love them. Again, these are Ardell's 111s in black, and I love these lashes a great deal. Give you a great, 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 great look. And I'm just going to pop this on real quick. And my look will be a little bit on the halfway completed side, more than halfway. I'm going to glue them real quick. Put a little bit of glue. Get going here real quick. There you go. Glue on my false eyelashes, as you can see. Do the little 30-second little dance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you don't have to put your false eyelashes on if you don't want. You're more than can put your own eyelashes, but I'm not blessed with beautiful eyelashes as I always wanted. But I really do love these, and these just give me the look that I really, really love. And so here we go. 30 seconds, and false eyelashes are already there. And I just center my lashes. I get the lashes as I hold them here, and I will place it to the center of my eye. Connect one corner, then connect the other, and there you go. Remember, this is our, I'm using the dual glue adhesive, excuse me. It's waterproof and it's in the clear. And you can always, like I said, hold these to the point of, you don't have to worry about making the mistake. They will not mess up at all. I love the clear. It's what I use all the time, and it works the best for me. You can always use your own adhesive. I know there's other adhesives that I think Revlon does one that's really good. Actually, I think I had used the Revlon one, and I remember it being very, very good. But I have a tube of the dual, and that's what I use all the time. And here is my mascara. This is Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. Love this mascara because it is light and not overwhelmingly chunky on my lashes. And like I said, I have very thin lashes, very manageable, very not even seeable. And I just blend my own lashes with my false lash. And as you can see, that's all I'm going to do. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. And that's really what I'm going to do about with my lashes here. Okay. And there you go. And I will come back with my lip gloss and a little bit of a finished look, and I'll get right back to you.